some of you deserve to be laughed at, you know. And when I see the young people, them laughing, I just really, when I see the young people laughing, it's only because the Bible says if you know better, do better. And because I know better. And I'm trying to do better. But when you look and see, this is what you voted for. This is what you wanted. My golly. This is what you wanted. This is what I was listening to this lady this morning. Oh, you want me to send it over to Facebook? Okay. I'm sending it over Facebook. Oh boy. I was typing on the computer, not knowing that I'm on the phone there. But nevertheless, please share the live. This is what you voted for. The lady said her law firm was targeted. Hi, my dear. And in order for them to drop the suit or whatever it is, the law firm have to donate $40 million. Come on. Come on. This is what you voted for. The whole country is in uproar. Yesterday I saw people were marching. People here in Florida are they're targeting the post office. When is it going to stop? Where is the end? When it is going to stop? No, they're after the Ibrahim Traoré in Africa because they want to have their own dollar. Do you blame them? I wouldn't blame these people. You are kicking these people out of your country. You don't want them in your country, but yet you want them to do things to benefit you. What is it? What is it? You don't want them in your country. You target them because of the color of her skin. But yet, you don't want them to have their own dollars. Because if they have their own dollars, your dollar is going to devalue. Devalue it. Africa, get your own dollar. Get your own dollar, Africa. Get your own dollar. They are making their own planes. They are making electrical cars. Oh, come on. I am so proud. They don't have to be showing those little snot-nosed children that they have from 1920 saying that Africa is poor. They have gold. They have diamond. They have oil. It's not as poor, but because all their resources have been taken out away from them. No, they're taken. The DEI is gone, but they're still targeting firms that wanted to hire black people. They're still targeting firms that the firm could, because you know, everything that they do or does or did, black people didn't do a thing. They take away all these things, black people say, bring it. They call for segregation, black people say, bring it. And everything that they're targeting, black people said, bring it. Black people not worrying about what they want to do. And they can't stand it. They think that the things that they are doing, because they are doing all these things thinking that black people was going to cave. But this is not your grandmother, black people. They are not caving. They are not caving. And they are not caving to the strong man. Everything they say, black people say do. So any one of these law firms that is going to donate to them, stop using them. Find a black law firm, take your business away from them and send them down into the tank. Take your dollars away from these people. Let them call the segregation. Take your dollars away from these people. Your dollars are powerful. Your money is powerful. And whatever they say and whatever they are doing, your money is powerful. Don't spend it with them because they all are caving in. The girl was on I think it was on TikTok this morning. I was listening to, and she had to do, put in a resignation letter because her boss donated 40 million, and the president and his crew wanted to get past employee telephone number and email address and everything pertaining to the people that they are hired before. What is it? What is it? I don't understand. God knows I don't understand. I maybe want black people to leave this country. I don't know. Because he's doing everything to hurt black people. Because black people didn't vote for him. He's doing everything to hurt black people. Now when they leave college, they can't go to a prestigious law firm because it target them. It target them because they are DEI hiring. You ever see anybody that the parents come here? You have one man there from Africa, and it doesn't matter because he's white. It doesn't matter what he does. He can mess up your life. But you didn't want the black lady. You didn't want the black woman. And because you didn't want the black woman, this is what you get. And I am laughing. It's not that it doesn't affect me. It's affect all of us. But I'm laughing. I am really laughing. Because this is what you get. I would really, really, really like to know what you're thinking now. I know some people can't see any wrong in it because if you didn't have it, you're not going to have it. And some people don't see any wrong in it. Like I was at church Thursday last, and we were praying for the country. And this elderly man said that we don't have to pray because God protects us. And God is not going to leave us powerless, something of the sort. And I said, we are not just praying for covering of ourselves. We are praying for covering for others. And that's it. The thing is people only see me, me, me. But that's not what it is. You can't do things and only think about yourself. You have to think about others. Others are affected. And I couldn't get him to understand that you don't just sit there and pray for yourself. You pray for others. Others who are sick. Others who are going through. He couldn't understand. He only understand the me, me, me. And he's an elderly man in his 80s. And that's what it is. Some people cannot understand. Some people cannot understand when things affect others. They just think, oh, well, it's not bothering me. It's not affecting me. And if it's not affecting me, then. If it's not affecting me, then. But I don't see it that way. Because my Bible tells me that I have to love one another. The Bible said you have to pray for people. And I'm not going to sit down and say things that are affecting people. Although they bring it up on themselves. They brought it up on themselves. They really brought it up on themselves. You bring it upon yourself. And so because you bring things upon yourself, you blame God for you don't see any result. Well, God not doing anything. And God is not. And God is not. When you have two roads before you and you choose the wrong road. There are two people running in the election and you choose the wrong one. And you're paying the consequences. You're losing your job. You're losing your this. You're losing your that. You're losing your home. Because you couldn't understand. Some of them said, I don't want the black woman to rule me. Oh, the black woman won't be able to talk around the world. People won't respect her. Hey, where's the respect now? Where is the respect? Where is the respect? I saw one man came on here, young guy, came on here last night rather, and said that that concentration camp that they held the people them in over Guantanamo Bay, supposed to hold 500 people, they have 4,000. 2 people, they said, passed away down there yesterday because they don't get water, they don't get anything over there. But there that man go. I voted for Donald Trump. I voted for Donald Trump. I voted for Donald Trump. Where are they? Are they singing the same song? They're on a flat body truck singing. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. I voted for. They were singing like crazy in Miami that they voted for Donald Trump. They voted for Donald Trump. My golly. My golly. Where are all the black guys in here? Where are the black guys that voted for Donald Trump? Voted for Donald Trump. I haven't seen any of them lately. I voted for Donald Trump. I voted for Donald Trump. Where are they? Where are they? Yesterday there was a big march up there in Washington or wherever it is, and the thing that they are calling out for, the things that they are calling out for, what's, I cried. And they're calling out and going, where is Kamala? Where is Kamala? Why is she not fighting for us? What is it? Where is Kamala? Where you want her to be? Where do you want her to be? Where do you want her to be? I would have stayed right there myself. I would have shown my face. And honestly, at the time when people were giving her the hard time, I said, I wish he could win for a moment so they would see. And God grant me that wish. God grant me the wish. Let it win for the moment. Oh, I'm still yawning. God grant me the wish. Really grant me. But I know some of us will not learn no matter what it is. No matter what it is, some of us will not learn. And we love the idea that we turn on each other. I saw a lady yesterday having a meltdown, it seemed, of some sort, talking about this African man and African people coming in her page and writing, and she was just going on. And we will never know ourselves until we know ourselves. We will never know ourselves until we know ourselves. The Bible said we kick against the prick. Meaning we kick against the things that meant good for us. Anything that's good for us, we fight against it. Anything that's gonna do you good, we fight against it. We don't want that. What they say, the grass is always greener on the other side. It looks to be. Until you get over there and see it's all weed. A cow will kill himself to go over the fence. Tear down the fence to go over next door. You will always say, I want my grass to look like that grass over there. Oh my Lord, that grass is green. Because you're staring at it at an angle. Until you get over there and look back where you're coming from. And you see that your grass is just as green or even greener. But things that we don't have or can't get, we always said it looks better. We look at somebody, oh, look what they have, look what they're driving. Your car look much better, but you don't see it. The grass is always looking greener on the other side. Things always looking better. They called Joe Sleepy Joe. They said he wasn't doing anything. Now you would have done anything to have Sleepy Joe back in power. The grass is always greener on the other side. You would do anything to get Sleepy Joe back in power. Oh, hold on. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Oh, the knee, I can't run. Oh, my Lord. Hey. Sorry, Mom. Don't have me cook for you because I'm always doing it inside. Don't let me cook for you because I'm always leaving it on the fire doing something else. I'm always leaving my food on the fire. Now it's no good to burn. Anyway, they would have done anything now to get old Sleepy Joe back. As they call him, Sleepy Joe. Anything. Because when Sleepy Joe were there, you have your job. When Sleepy Joe were there, you were there with your children. You were there with your parents. You were there with your family. You didn't want it. You didn't want that. And I've seen this years and years and every 4 years. I've seen the same thing. Democrat build up, Republican tear down. Democrat build up, Republican tear down. And people still giving them the opportunity to go back in there. Because as soon as Democrats stabilize the country, Republican go there, boom. I think I heard what is boy name? Lucky Dubé singing a song and said it takes millions of people. It takes millions of people to build up a country or a place or a thing. And it takes one stupid person to tear it all down. Millions of years and people to do something. One send it all to the ground. That's a Lucky Dubé song. Take millions of people to build up something. Take one foolish person to tear it all down. But this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. And whether you say something different now or not, it is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. My golly. This is what you wanted. No, everybody coming out on TikTok. No, everybody's saying something. And nobody's satisfied. Nobody's satisfied. Nobody's happy. Everybody's unhappy. Even though you want to laugh, even though you want to laugh and said, I told you so. Even though you want to laugh and said, I told you so. You can't. You can't. Because you sympathize. You sympathize. Whatever time people are going through, you sympathize. You want to laugh, but sometimes the laugh turns into crying. I think this morning, and I was going through, maybe I better let me find it on TV, maybe the computer. Is it Psalm 37? And the Spirit says to go to Psalms 37, because I was talking to God and I was telling him some things. And when it takes me to Psalm 37, and then I read it, and then tears begin to roll down my cheek. It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and withered as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desire of your heart. Commit thy ways unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his ways, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise way to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider it its place, and it shall not be. You shall look for it, and it shall not be there. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotted against the just, and gnashed upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he sees that his days are coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent his bow to cast down the poor and the needy, and to slay such as be in upright conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bow shall be broken. A little that the righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the just, or the righteous. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemy of the Lord shall be as the fat of the lambs. They shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. Read your Bible. Oh, the wicked borroweth and payeth not again, but the righteous show mercy and giveth. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. The step of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his ways. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. Oh my God. For the Lord upholdeth him with his hands. I have been young, and now I'm old, yet have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful, and lendeth, and his seed is blessed, or blessed. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. My God, the righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of his God is in his heart. None of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous, and seeketh to slay him. They always plotted, The Lord will not leave him in his hands, nor commend or condemn him when he is judged. Wait on the Lord and keep his ways, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. He will not let you go before your wicked past, I have seen the wicked in great power, and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of the man is peace. But the transgressor shall be destroyed together, and the end of the wicked shall be cut off. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. Psalms 37. He also give me Psalm 35. Oh, let me see Psalms 37. Maybe I had more. I don't know if it has more. 40. Okay. It said Psalms 35. Also, I read, and it read thus: Psalms of David. Plead my cause, O Lord, and with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shields and bucklers and stand up for my help. Draw out also the spear and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that desire my hurt. Let them be as the chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Let their ways be dark and slippery, and let the angel of the Lord persecute them. For without cause they have hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul. Let destruction come upon them unaware, and let the very net that they have hid catch themselves. Into that very destruction let them fall. And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord. It shall rejoice in his salvation. All my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee, that deliverest the poor from him that is too strong for him, yea, the poor and the needy from him that spoileth him. False witness did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I know not. They reward me evil for good, and to the spoiling of my soul. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothes were sackcloth. I humble myself and fast, and on my prayer return unto my own bosom. I behave myself as though he has been my friend or my brother. I bow down heavily as one that is mourned for his mother. But in the mine adversary they rejoice at and gather themselves together. Yea, the objects gather themselves together against me, and I know it not. They did tear me and cease not. With hypocritical mocking feast they gnashed upon me with their teeth. Lord, how long wilt thou look on? Rescue my soul from thy destruction, my darling from the lion. I will give thee thanks in the great congregation. I will praise thee among much people. Let them that are mine enemy wrongfully rejoice. Let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. Neither let them wink with the eyes that hate me without a cause. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matter. against them that are quiet in the land. Yea, they opened their mouth wide and said, our eyes have seen it. This have they seen, O Lord. Keep not silence, O Lord. Be not far from me. Stir up thyself and awake to my judgment, even unto my cause, my God and my Lord. Judge me, O Lord, my God, according to thy righteousness, and let them not rejoice over me. Let them not say in their heart, so would we have it. Let them not say, we have swallowed her up. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine earth. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favor my righteousness cause. Yea, let them say continually, let the Lord be magnified, which are pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. And my tongue shall rejoice, and my tongue shall speak of thy righteousness and of thy praise all the day long. Pick up your Bible. Pick up your Bible. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. I also want to touch on Proverbs 3. It says, my son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandment. With an S. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them upon thy neck. Write them upon the table of thine heart. So shall they find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding. But in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bone. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruit of thine increase. So shall thy barn be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father that love is in whom he delighted. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. Wisdom. Get wisdom in all you're getting. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof of fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou hast desire are not to be compared to her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand ruby and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasureness, and all its paths are peace. She is a tree of life, to whom they laid hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. The Lord thy wisdom hath founded the earth by understanding, and established it by the heavens. By his knowledge and the depth of it broken up, on the cloud dropped down with dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and this. Where am I? wisdom and discretion, so shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy work, to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Your sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither be of the desolation of the wicked when he cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidant, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom is due, when it is in the power of thine hands to do so. Say unto thy neighbor, go and come again. Say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again, and to tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee. Desire not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwells secretly by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he has not done thee any harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the forward is abomination of the Lord, but his secret in with is righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but the blessed of the in his habitation of this just. Surely he scorneth this corners, but he giveth grace to the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. You don't want to be the promotion of fools. The Lord is good. If you just touch the top the like button, something there. The Lord is good. And whatever, and I was talking to my God this morning. I was telling him everything. I was telling him, and I was telling him, because I talk. I was just talking to him, and I was just telling him. And those were the 3 Psalms, and 2 Psalms that I read, and tears was thus. It's like it was just talking to my soul. It was just talking to my soul, because a lot of times we just think that, especially the Psalms 37, the step of a good man are ordered by the Lord. And we have to speak in ourselves. Besides, a lot of people not speaking in us, A lot of time you even call somebody and said, pray for me. And if you think they're praying, they're not. They're not. You have to speak to yourself. You wake up in the morning, you speak in your life. Speak good things over your wife, over your children, over your husband. I was watching an African movie, the short ones. And the husband was going out of town to work. And the wife is a Christian woman. And the wife prayed over the husband before the husband left. And while the husband was traveling in his car, there was this lady who was up to no good coming in the car. But the angel was sitting in the back seat. And when she touched the front seat, it's like electric shock. And when the man said, aren't you coming? She could not enter into the car. because she was up to no good. When you cover yourself in the daytime, no matter what the enemy throw your way, it will not come upon you. You will be going very fast towards an accident, and then somebody just pass you and they get the accident because you're covered. Cover your children before they get out to go to school. Cover them. Before your wife or your husband go to work, cover those. Cover them. Cover them. Because the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against you. And when you speak over your life, you're keeping them at bay. When you speak over your life, you're keeping the wicked that are speaking things in the element about you. You're keeping them at bay. Speak over your life. Pray over your life. Pray over your children. Pray over your husband. Pray over your wife. Pray over your mother and your father. Pray over your sibling. Because sometimes they are not praying. Cover them under the blood. The song said, when I see the blood, I will pass over it. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. Remember, oh God, let the children of Israel kill the lamb and put the blood over the door. And when the angel come to destroy, when he see the blood, he pass over. When he see the blood, he pass over that house. When you pray over yourself and your family, when the death angel come, he see the prayer over your family and he pass over you. You go out and come in and nothing. And people go out and come in and people are crying, he's gone or she's gone. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. My God, no matter what the enemy brought your way, no matter what, no matter what. Oh, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what. All you have to do is to trust in the Lord all the day long. And he shall direct your path. Pray. Cover your children. Now is evil time, you know. Now is such an evil time. Now is such an evil time. It seems as everything is going wrong. It seemed like the things that you wanted to or think is going to be right. You meant it for good, but it turned out to be wrong, for evil. Psalm 65 said, praise waited for thee, O God, in Zion. And unto thee shall the vow be performed, O thou that hearest prayer. Unto thee shall all flesh come. Hey. Iniquity prevail against me. As for our transgression, thou shalt purge them away. Blessed is the man whom thou choosest, and castest to approve upon thee, that he may dwell in the courts. He shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of the holy temple. By terrible things in righteousness will thou answer us, O God of our salvation, who are the confidence of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are far off upon the sea, which by his strength setteth fast the mountain, being girded with power, which stilleth the noise of the sea, the noise of their wave and the turmoil of the people. They also that dwell in the uttermost part are afraid of the token. Thou makest the outgoing of the morning and the evening to rejoice. Thou visitest the earth and waterest it. Thou greatly richest it with the river of God, which is full of water. Thou preparest them corn when thou art so prove of it. I'm dragging. By temple things of righteousness will thou answer us, O God, of our salvation, who art the confidence of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are far off upon the sea, which by the strength sitteth far on the mountain, being girded with power, which sitteth at the noise of the sea and the noise of the wave and the turmoil of the people. They also that dwell in the uttermost part are afraid of the token, and maketh the outgoing of the morning and the evening rejoice. Thou visitest the earth and watereth it with great riches, it with the river of God, which is full of water, and prepareth them corn, which thou art so provided for it. Thou waterest the ridges, therefore abundantly. Thou settest the furious. Where am I? Thou settlest the furrow thereof. Thou makest it soft with showers, and blessed the springing thereof. Thou crownest the air with the goodness, and the path through drop fatness. They drop upon the pastures and on the wilderness, and the hill, the little hill rejoice on every side. The pastures are closed with flocks. The valley also are covered over with corn. They shout for joy. They also sing. Amen. I could read and read and read and read on. But the Lord is good. Always cover yourself, cover your people, cover your children. Cover your children, cover your wife, cover your husband. In the morning, we are living in some times. And no matter what people tell you, we are living in perilous times. We are living in perilous times. And you may mean something for good, but somebody else out there want it for harm. Somebody want it for harm. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful in the time that we are living in. We have to be careful. We have to be careful. Let us dwell with the Lord. Let's magnify ourselves in the daytime. Cover our children. We want when they go out to school, they come back to us. We don't want anybody to have anything to do over them. Because the enemy are waiting to destroy us. They are waiting to destroy. But there's a song that I love that says, why worry when you can pray? Seek Jesus and he will lead the way. Why worry? Why worry when you can pray? We can pray, you know. We can pray. If it's one thing we can do, we can pray. All the turmoil will be over. No matter what anybody does to you, it will be over. The turmoil will be over. Because a lot of people meant things for harm, and it harmed them more. Look what the Lord has done. Look what he has done. You wanted a strong man, and he gave it to you. You didn't want a black lady. She was too good, too mild, too educated, too educated. And we always ask for things. And when the Lord give it to us, that's not what we wanted. Send the children of Israel down into Babylon. That's not what they wanted. But when you rebel, you will get what you ask for in your heart. You will get it. And until that day, the tribulation you will have to bear. You will have to bear it. You will have to bear it. That is what you want. That is what you get. I thank you